episode 1, we learned of a little office mouse Walt befriended, inspiring the creation of Mickey Mouse by he and fellow artist Ub Iwerks. As a lover of nature and animals, Walt was said to have read nearly every issue of National Geographic that he could find in the years leading up to Disneyland's opening, looking at the exotic pictures from all around the world. Walt wanted to expand his films to include these passions. When he began to film his True Life Adventure Nature series, they were seen by some close to Walt as a time-consuming and costly process and risky for the studio to make. But when the first Oscar was won for Seal Island in 1949 for Best Short Film,
the winner is Walt Disney Studios.
Ladies and gentlemen, Walt Disney received the award for
minds were changed.
This is a group effort.
8 more Oscars and a comic series would follow.
I wondered why I drove up in that truck.
Today, many credit Disney with inventing the nature film, though not the nature documentary. All around the same time that Walt was imagining the design of his new park with the help of some of the first Imagineers. Walt wanted his new park to make its guests feel the same way the award-winning series made its audience feel. Like the magazine, Walt wanted visitors to visit something beyond their own yards. He asked Harper Goff to help design a distant-feeling True Life Adventureland, where lush vegetation and exotic feel surrounds the visitor with playful danger. Imagineer Bill Evans faced the daunting task of creating a convincing jungle on a limited budget. Aside from importing tropical plants, Evans made wide use of a local variety of character plants that looked exotic but actually weren't. It is said that Evans and Goff drove around asking the local residents to sell them their full-grown trees to save time and ensure the land was ready before opening day. In one particularly well-known trick, he uprooted local orange trees and replanted them upside down, growing vines on the exposed roots. Later renamed Adventureland, lush vegetation and exotic feels surround the visitor with playful danger. The theming of these attractions were like nothing the world had ever seen. Like the headquarters and boathouse of the Jungle Navigation Company, a river trading company located in a 1938 British colony, according to the clues within its theming. Imagineers controlled the turbidity of the water in order to obscure the guest's view of the boat's guidance system below. Although the original design required the use of live animals, mechanical ones were used instead. Once aboard the Jungle Cruise boats, guests are introduced to their skipper, and they head into the jungle allegedly never to return. Until 1962, the original spiel had no jokes, and sounded much like the narration of a nature documentary.
The lions have recently fed, but they will see that nothing drinks here today.
This is about the time that Mark Davis made his stamp on the ride. The Indian elephant bathing pool and rhinoceros chasing explorers up a tree were among his contributions. For 6 years, Disneyland's Adventureland held just a single attraction, one of only 10 in the entire park opening day. It wasn't until 2 years after the success of the film that shared the same name that the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse opened, and the land got its weenie. A weenie is an architecture term often used by theme park enthusiasts. It was Walt Disney's playful term for a visual element that could be used to draw people in and around a space. The Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse made a sightline that pulled guests into Adventureland. The Tiki Room followed soon after the Treehouse, opening in 1962 and adding another layer to the feel of Adventureland's 1950-themed exotic adventure. More on this and the first audio animatronics in the next episode.
In the tiki 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 room, in the tiki 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 room, all the birds sing word and the flowers croon. In the